Hi, I'm Teresa Mioli, Editorial Manager at the Knight Center for Journalism in the Americas. Welcome to This Week in Latin American Journalism. We start this week in Nicaragua. Journalist Fabiola Tercero disappeared 7 months ago. Her whereabouts are still unknown. Colleagues believe she may be in government custody, but authorities have made no comment. Tercero had most recently been a vocal advocate for books and reading. Press groups say her disappearance is a symbol of Nicaragua's crackdown on independent thinking. In Brazil, a podcast episode has sparked controversy. The narrator gave her personal account without interviewing anyone else. That raises ethical questions about narrative nonfiction podcasts and how they may be different from traditional media. Before we get back to the news from LatAm Journalism Review, we want to remind you that registration is open for the 26th International Symposium on Online Journalism, or ISOJ. This global conference brings together journalists, media executives, and academics to talk about the impact of the digital revolution on journalism. Join us in Austin, Texas, or online on March 27th and 28th. Visit isoj.org for more information. Now back to the news on journalism and press freedom in Latin America and the Caribbean. Researchers in Chile say misinformation influenced the country's vote on a new constitution. They found that traditional media gave space to unverified and outright false information. They say their findings reinforce the need for fact-checking work and training for journalists to better identify and debunk misinformation. Elsewhere in South America, reporters at Brazilian newspaper Estadão investigated how organized criminal groups in Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro infiltrated local politics. The special series reported how these groups are restricting voting rights and putting forth their family members as candidates for political office. And a new report from Derechos Digitales looks at digital security threats against journalists in Latin America. That includes hacking in Ecuador, spying in Mexico, and the blocking of websites in Venezuela. According to the report, governments and criminal actors have turned the internet into hostile terrain for journalism, activism, and civil society. That's it for this week. For more original reporting from our team, check out LatAmJournalismReview.org. Don't forget to subscribe and let us know your thoughts on today's episode in the comments below. Please consider sending this episode to your colleagues or friends. Thank you, and see you next week.